Hi, I'm Kay. I'm a wellness professional, big nerd, and I have bilateral high frequency hearing loss. I also wear hearing aids. So I am super excited to take you into my world, my hearing loss journey with House Institute on Now Listen.
You have become quite the advocate for hearing aid technology and raising awareness about hearing loss, which is often an invisible disability, but there are solutions. So we'd love to hear more about how hearing aid technology has changed things for you and what some of your favorite features and functions are.
Awesome. So with hearing aid technology, first and foremost, being able to hear conversations in more depth. So my hearing loss is high frequency hearing loss, and I have bilateral hearing loss. So what that means is high frequency sounds like whispering, birds chirping, ocean waves, like sounds are off my radar. So if you say the word toys, I'll hear the word toy. If you say the word whisper, or my favorite examples when I was in high school, it's actually it was scarring at the time, but today I could laugh about it. When I was in high school, my teacher asked me to come up to the board and spell the word nosotros, which I think means we in Spanish. So with the word nosotros, all I heard was no throws, Notros. I didn't hear the soft SO in the middle. So I sat down there and I wrote Notros. And all my friends were like, no, Shakespeare. That's my last name. Like, Shakespeare, it's so. And then they're trying to help me and whisper it, but whispering is off my radar. So they can't even help me. I'm here struggling for like minutes are passing. And the teacher's like, I'm not letting you go until you get it. And I'm just like sweating and panicking. And eventually the teacher just like grabs the chalk and put SO in the middle. And I'm like so embarrassed a little bit. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, why couldn't I get it at that time? And now in retrospect, it's because of my hearing loss, right? So when you are engaging in conversations or listening in the classroom or even in the workforce, there are sounds that you're not going to hear, whether it's whispering or just mild conversation, or even things that are important like hearing a fire alarm. A lot of the fire alarms in workplaces are very high frequency in nature. That's super off my radar. So hearing aid technology, allows me to hear things that might indicate danger when it comes to sounds like fire alarms, like yells or screams in the faint background, so I can be alerted with danger. So that's one thing I really want to put out there that's very important. Even when I'm driving, you might hear faint beep sounds or someone like shouting, just to indicate that you should be more aware and hyper vigilant of the dangers around you. So that's how hearing technology has changed my world, most definitely. The second thing I want to note, and I mentioned before, just conversation, especially in restaurants, because what people don't realize is that you're not only having a conversation with someone, you also have a lot of background noise that might interfere or disrupt the flow of your conversation. So for example, I might have a conversation with you, catching up, we have drinks, we're having a good time, and then there's murmuring or clitter clatter of the silverware in the background. And it's hard for me without hearing aids to differentiate the background noise and the clittering, clattering of silverware, or the murmurs of other conversations, or maybe the waitress moving back and forth, and me actually sitting down and focusing on the conversation I'm having in front of me. But with my hearing aid technology, I'll just show you for a moment. Wonderful hearing aid technology. With my hearing aid technology, it's able to actually sense around me any background noise that is consistent and decrease it. And any noise or conversation that's more in front of me, that's more varied in nature, it will amplify that instead. The third thing that I really enjoy just having my hearing aid technology is just really experiencing like your environment and nature. I'm a big nature girl. I love to hike. I love to go to the ocean and things of that nature. And I can't tell you how magical it is just putting on your hearing aids and hearing like the crash of the ocean or the rustling of leaves in a forest or birds chirping. I know some people don't like the birds chirping early in the morning, but like when you don't have that ability to hear birds chirping and just experiencing like the peaceful sounds of nature, hearing aid technology has definitely helped me with that. So it's just definitely helped me enjoy my environment more, hear people calling my name, be a more efficient worker in the workforce and things of that nature. So shifting gears a little bit about cool features with my hearing aid technology, I mentioned before that my hearing aids are very smart. I also have a microphone here. You can clip it to a person. I'll clip it to my professor. Maybe I'm having lunch with someone, I'll clip it to that person. And by clipping it to that person, when they're speaking, it's a mic, so it goes directly into the microphone. And this microphone receives the audio input of the person speaking and it streams directly into my hearing aids. So that's pretty cool. So if there's a situation where I'm like, yo, I need to clip you, I'm gonna clip you. And when I clip you, the microphone audio will go in here so I can hear it in my hearing aids as a receiver. But iPhones have this feature where you can pair your hearing aids to your phone. My hearing aids are actually Bluetooth enabled. I would hit the Bluetooth button. There's a little bit of a ear icon. So my hearing aids are already clipped or connected to my phone. So the cool thing about that is, number one, I can actually stream music to my hearing aids because they're Bluetooth headphones. So I'll be jamming out to music a little bit. And then since it's also connected to my phone, the phone can actually act as a receiver, same way that my microphone acts like a receiver. So just in case I don't have my microphone, I can use my phone and give it to people and they can speak directly into the phone. And then my hearing aids will also pick up on that audio input. And of course, I can receive phone call conversations using the hearing aid technology. So sometimes I'll be at work and then I'll hear ringing in my ears because my phone is ringing, but maybe in the next room. So I'll hear the ringing loud and clear that a phone call conversation is coming through. So I can go and rush over to the room and pick up my phone and answer it. So those are like some high level assistive technology features that I really love about my hearing aids. Hearing aids, at least my hearing aids, are $3,500 each. That's like buying 3 MacBooks just for one hearing aid.
Hello, my name is Dr. Kevin Peng, neurologist here at the House Institute. Thank you for watching this video. The House Institute provides free educational videos for hearing health professionals worldwide. To help support videos like these and other educational efforts, please consider donating by clicking the link in the description box below. Your generous support allows us to keep videos like these at no cost for you and others. Thank you.